Our beautiful store, Sammy Fine Jewelry, is located in Fountain Hills, Arizona. It's in the upper desert of Arizona, right outside of Scottsdale. We've been in business in Fountain Hills for 23 years, and I've been a jeweler for about 35.
I've worked with my mom, Sammy, for the past 11 years.
They think of Arizona amethyst. It has been our specialty, excuse me. The backdrop for our community is the Arizona Four Peaks. And within that lies, at 7,200 feet, is the Arizona Amethyst Mine, the only commercial operated amethyst mine in the United States. When I first moved to Fountain Hills in the 80s, that was the view we had from my store. And I got some amethyst, and that is what we specialize in. It is absolutely gorgeous. People come from all over the state and other states just to see the Arizona amethyst. We built our new store based around the Arizona amethyst. What we did to build the store around the amethyst is we started from scratch, actually, from the land all the way up through the building. And the first vision I had of our new store was a very large picture and showing how much we love the mountains in Arizona. We have a 40-foot long by 20-foot high mural of the Arizona Four Peaks that covers one whole side of our store all the way up through the second store. That's how we started out identifying ourselves as specialists in Arizona gems. One of my most interesting customers I had worked with for years, and when she decided to get married, I also designed their wedding rings. Well, a few years went by, and she brought the ring back to me, and her husband were divorcing. And she wanted me to take her wedding ring I had designed and make her a piece of jewelry for her neck. And she wanted it to say, "Shit happens." Which is not the end of my funny story. Because about a month later, after we'd finished the piece, her and her husband got back together. And she wanted me to recreate her wedding ring. And my response was, "What's that worth to you?" I did have the design for many years, and it is one of my funniest stories. It was a lot of fun.
My mom came to my house one day and needed to borrow my truck to move something, and she's not really familiar with big lifted vehicles. So she got in my truck and was leaving my house and driving up the street, and she ran into our local police officer's wife in my vehicle. And the lady got out very angry, wanted to come up and talk to the woman at the window, and when she realized it was Sammy, she said, "Oh, Sammy, I've been waiting so long to talk to you. I have the design of this ring that I want in my car. Let me go get it and let's talk about it." So my mom actually designed a piece of jewelry and, for somebody that she ran into. I think a lot of people all have success using a ladies' night event or a men's night event, and everybody tailors it to our own. I mean, we have a great one. We have about 300 or 400 people that come to our ladies' night event, but I think the most creative event that I could suggest to other jewelry stores to do would be a gold buying event. Instead of buying the word gold, we like to buy booty. We turned it into a big pirate themed event. All of our ads say, "We want your booty, bring your booty to Sammy's," something catchy to catch customers' attention. What we did with that event was we did it for a week. We had all of our staff dress up like pirates. We all had pirate names. Sammy was "Can't Find the Treasure, Look Around Jack" or something. So we all had pirate names, which was really fun for the customers. You're wearing swords and hats, and I mean, it wasn't expensive to dress up like a pirate. You can go to Goodwill and steal all their striped shirts and cut them up. I mean, it wasn't a costly outfit, but it was really fun. We had some, even women, make them have mustaches. It got very creative, scary, but the customers have a lot of fun with it because it's very intimidating to come in and sell your gold. They all think that you're going to be taking advantage of them. So when you're dressed as a pirate, it takes the edge completely off. We serve pirate food, our grub and grog. Like Well, we did like beef jerky and, you know, trail mix, and we made like pirate food, and grog is an alcoholic drink that people will drink at 10 o'clock in the morning, just so you know. And we had a big treasure chest filled with Sammy jewelry, and we gave everybody, I think we mailed out to 1,000 customers a key to open the treasure chest. So it was hopefully just to get them in the door, period, even if they didn't have gold. The event was really successful. We bought about $20,000 in gold, got about 10 or 12 custom designs out of it, and I mean, it was great PR for our store. So customers are still talking about it now.
At the show, and I've not been disappointed. I love this show. I wanted to kind of get the pulse of our industry through the last year and a half, kind of see where other people are and share, and so we kind of know where it's at. Stephanie worked with a web person, and we've also listened to a couple of seminars, and she said just the information about our website actually paid for her trip. She really loved that.
We spend a lot of money and do a lot of things online, but what was great to have somebody else that didn't create your website look at your website and say, hey, you're missing this, you're missing that. Our site is mostly Flash, so we're not getting as many people clicking on it. You know, Google's just not instantly bringing it up. We have a lot of traffic on our site, but you know, he had suggested we make a non-Flash site to direct people, whether it be to our Flash site or not, but just so that we'll get picked up a little bit easier in search engines. Just lots of things that were little tips that aren't going to cost me very much money, but I can add it. For instance, at the bottom of our page, we have our logo and our phone number, and he said, you know, we definitely needed to put our address there, because some people, that's just exactly what they're looking for, and they don't want to go to About Us page or click here. I mean, we have a fabulous site, but he wanted to see a couple extra things that maybe you don't think about. I also wanted to come here just because this is one of the newest, you know, hottest shows, and it's nice to see a different generation of people, and some of the people here are more about online, or just it's a different type of show than traditionally what I'm used to seeing. And if you look around here, you can see the second and third generations are more here than usually if you walk JCK or the Tucson show. I mean, you see it, but you can tell here that it's a little bit different group than what I'm used to. And it's great because a lot of the companies here, they already have images to send you online, they have their catalogs online, they all want to do something with you online, and unfortunately that's the way that it's going. You know, and even the older generation of our customers, they're still doing everything online too. So I like it a lot. We read it every month. We leave it out for our sales associates to read. I think a lot of people don't take advantage of the magazine and the articles, other stores. They don't realize how great it is to be named one of America's cool stores. I mean, we use it in everything we do. It's on the back of our business cards, it's on our emails, it's in our ads, and it's such a great title that you can put out there to the world, and your customers just think it's the greatest thing ever. And I think more stores need to enter up. You know, take 10, 15 minutes and enter up.
Is that kind of like Cowgirl Up?
Sure.